Welcome to Thriver TV, the place to break free from narcissistic abuse with quantum tools and understandings. So today's topic is something that I want to address in this community, and how we've identified ourselves with narcissists so closely sometimes that we are living and breathing narcissism. And this means we're totally immersed in making the narcissist front and center in our life. And we can stay really enmeshed as victims when we're like this. And, you know, for myself, the irony is, even though my life vocation is helping people recover from narcissistic abuse, I promise you my world and life is not identified with narcissists. It's focused on revelation and development of self and the expansion of evolution of self beyond who we were being in order to live as our full potential. And that's exactly what my Thriver quantum healing methods and quantum freedom healing and the NARP, the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Program, are all about, and why humbly they are creating true healing results which are unprecedented in abuse communities. It's actually because the focus is not about the narcissist, the focus is about ourselves. True healing can never happen when we make our life all about them, which is spending our time focusing on the narcissist, who they are, what they did, and why they did it. We have to take our power back and make our life firmly about ourselves, because if we don't do this, we're handing our power away. The only power we have in our life to change our life is to change ourselves, period. It's quantum law, so within, so without. And if our outer life is not working, it means there's something to heal within. And that's where our only power is. When we've been abused by a narcissist, our biggest job is to detox ourselves of the narcissist, and the only way we can do that for real is to release our wounds and our traumas that had allowed them unconsciously for us to infiltrate our energy field, our life, and our inner being. Our real job to create a full Thriver recovery is to release the trauma we feel that's been brought up to us via the narcissist, and track it back to the original traumas, the glitches, the gaps in our inner identity which have been in repeat, the part of ourselves that have not yet been loved and healed to wholeness. And then we find these and we clear these wounds, and then what we discover is that all enmeshments dissolve with the narcissist. They go and we break free. And this is something that happens a lot that I see within narcissistic abuse communities. And it's something before my own healing journey that I used to do myself. The narcissist in my life, I used to call him my narcissist. And now what I understand, and have for a long time, as many other Thrivers understand as well, is when we say my narcissist, we renew this connection every time. What we're actually saying to ourselves in our energy field is this situation is mine, this person is my reality, the trauma this person brings to the table is my reality, the abuse that they bring to me is mine. We own it, we take it on, we identify with it within our inner identity. However, when we go quantum, we realize that the narcissist is a false self. Their beliefs and energy are malfunctioning parts based on fearful, separated beliefs about self, life, and others. Their version of the world is skewed. It's based on trauma and maladapted neuron brain pathways. Narcissists connect in with us via our own traumas, the gaps in our inner being that are our unhealed parts, these parts of ourselves which are not our true self. They are traumas and painful beliefs that are debris piled up over our true selves which is that part of us, the organic, whole, connected, aligned and healthy DNA coded part of ourselves. And the uncovering and the reigniting of our essential true nature happens when we clear those traumas out of our inner being. So if you've been doing this, which has been the calling of the narcissist in your life, my narcissist, I really urge you to feel what happens when you do that. And if you are serious about releasing yourself and evolving to the next highest and truest version of yourself and creating that in your outer life, then be really mindful not to do it. So as an example, I may, when I discuss the narcissists in my life previously, I may say narcissist number 1 or narcissist number 2 or the narcissist, but not my narcissist. Because my mission personally, and what I encourage others to do, is shed the narcissist and all the things that are connected to false selves and traumas from ourselves. And when we peel off and release the layers of ourselves, like an artichoke, a glorious, big, healthy heart is what we find, which is an incredible love for ourselves, life, and others. That is not what the narcissist brings to the table. The narcissist is quasi-life, anti-life. And the narcissist represents our battles with their demons and the battles with our own. The parts of ourselves which did not believe that we are capable, lovable enough or good enough to be a healthy source of love, approval, security and survival to ourselves. And then from that foundation be able to generate more of that healthily with other healthy components of life. So that's what we're here to focus on. That's our goal. This is where our liberation and our evolution lies with life, is to shed ourselves of all of the trauma and aspects of false self and things that are not our true self, to uncover who we really are. So I hope that this episode has made sense and it's given you some vital food for thought about no longer saying my narcissist. Really don't do that. Get your separation, get your detachment, get your healing going, and then you can come into a thriving orientation. And I'd love you to come over to the blog to join the conversation about this at blog.melanietoniaevans.com. And please keep smiling, keep healing, and keep thriving, because there's nothing else to do. Lots of love. Bye-bye.